Hello again. Well, this has received some interesting comments. It's MVI 3457. Who was Gavin Eugene Long? Akil Allah. That's A-K-I-L-L. Second name is A-L-L-A-H. You think he's Polish? You think maybe he's Oriental? Could he be Dutch, East Indian? Or could he be Czechoslovakian? Or could he be a Muslim? Anyway, he made a couple interesting comments and I wanted to share those with you. This guy is about as full of it as a Christmas goose. Gavin Long posted a video of himself saying not to group him with anything or anyone. Well, that was done by design. He was ordered to do that. Makes perfect sense to me. The Nation of Islam has certain restrictive laws that its members are instructed that they have to abide by if they want to remain members. Doesn't Louis Farrakhan lead the Nation of Islam? I posted a video, the day of the event in Dallas, where he said very clearly, "Killers that want to kill us, God Al-Qaeda, the Quran." I think that's what he said, something to that effect. Then he goes on to say, carrying firearms is one of those restrictive laws. Guns, knives, and weapons of any kind are prohibited. This is probably why Gavin said he used to be a member. Well, he tried to take the heat off of his brothers. If you can't keep the restrictive laws, then you have to leave. It's that simple. Well, how about Louis Farrakhan preaching all that hate against the whiteys? Kill them as they kill our brothers! This guy in this video keeps repeating the big lie. What has the Nation of Islam done that remotely resembles what ISIS and other terrorist groups do? Well, what they do, Akil Allah, is they got mental retards like Louis Farrakhan that preach hate and fire up morons like Gavin Long, like the shooter in Texas. That's what they do. And then they celebrate the event. Where am I? I haven't seen a brother in a suit and tie with anything other than a Mohammed Speaks or Final Call newspaper. No guns, no suicide bombers, etc. What the hell do you think Gavin did? Did you think he expected to come out of this alive? He's a jihadist. Guy went to Africa for 2 years. What do you think he was doing? Looking for monkeys in the jungle? He was going through the convert to Islam. Here's another comment that Akil Allah made. If you're going to make accusations, then bring your proof and evidence as well. If not, then stop with the lies. The only thing the Nation of Islam is terrorizing is the mind of white supremacy with the truth. Okay, so then when your leader of the Islam nation, Louis Farrakhan, calls for 1,000 men to march, to rise up against the whites, that's okay, right? Well, I guess it is, because it's not considered hate speech. Why? Because the whites are not a protected class. Just garbage like you are a protected class. What do you expect? Look who's in the White House. Look who's in the Department of Justice. Look who's in the DHS. They're fucking everywhere. So, am I gonna block Akil Allah? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. He referred me to be as full as a Christmas goose. That isn't, but the things that he has to say aren't all that nice. And if he comes back with more of his dribble-drabble bullshit, I will block Akil Allah from commenting further. I mean, the guy's got to be mentally unbalanced to write what he wrote. What are they, a peaceful, loving organization? Huh? Well, of course they have to be. The Nation of Islam has to be. And Louis Farrakhan, its leader, isn't completely insane, right? He's not completely insane, is he? Anyway, I usually say I would like to thank my viewers. But in this case, I'm not going to say I like to thank my viewers. Any more dribble-drabble coming out of him, and I will block him. You hear that, Akil? Allah!